say, oh, they're going to get Zhonya's value, or they could build steel caps or whatever, which is true. But generally speaking, there's not going to be anyone to really stack armor, so they're not going to be too concerned. Pantheon stacking armor is not going to be very powerful. You need to build AD, and obviously Rumble cannot go tanky really either. So I do think TL have drafted very effectively. This is about as standard as you get over on the TL side.
If they can get vision of Crier. So it was a little bit of shenanigans early, but well responded to with the guessing game from Jose.
Yep, well done by him as Calmy going to pop the Ghost here, gets in range for that Room Prison, forcing the flash out from Quit. If he gets stopped here, Crier might actually be able to flash and kill him.
Potentially.
I think he should go for it. Oh, he was too late. He could have just flashed the wall. They had vision from the Rise, I thought.
Whereas oftentimes I feel like you would normally go door and shield, so Quit is going to be taking more pain early on.
Yon in a lot of trouble, so Jed flashing forward, trying to find the kill. Can he hit the Mystic Shot? No, Core flashes in front to block it.
So Castle needs to go on a big win streak somehow, as there's a big fight over Raptors here.
Jose going to be trying to steal this away. Crier jumping forward, looking for the fight onto Jose. Jose's going to get bubbled up right out of that. He is incredibly low, has to flash back. Core there to try to protect as Quid was fighting Calmy on the side. I tend to think that they'll be a lot weaker in pro play compared to solo queue.
I was thinking that as well, but I also, as Castle and Morgan go for an all-in.
Morgan going to have to flash here, as there's another fight there. Crier getting pushed back as Quid came to assist Jose. Yeah, they're going to Realm Warp over there. Calmy trying to groove up with the rest of the team, but he is too far ahead of everyone. He's going to get charmed up, knocked up. The Fate is sealed, comes through from Quid, and they are getting destroyed right now. Jose on the side, though, in trouble. As Sajed goes in, they knock him down. It's a spear to the back from Kryra. Yon, out of mana, needs to run. Does have his flash up and available. It's the Dragon for TL, but it is a kill for DSG. Quite nice as far as the survivability is concerned. Jose trying to play for some vision. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow going to miss Calmy, who pops the Ghost and is going to be able to walk out of this no problem, and now going to go back in onto Yon, put some damage down on it, but Jose comes in. It's a swing and a miss as Calmy sidesteps it with that Ghost and stays safe.
No need for phase rush when you just Ghost and have happy feet. Before Ash Arrow missed, Seraphine missed, Sejuani also missed. Team Liquid, you can't contest this anymore.
Yeah, they're still hanging around. They do have Encore as well as the Fate sealed from Quid. Calmy is getting pretty low. That is the advantage that TL have. A lot of poke. And now they're pushing in. There's the flash forward with the Encore. It does not catch the Jet, but it does catch the other two, and Quid is raking havoc in that backline. Jose is going to be able to knock down one. Kryra barely survives. Quid retreating back here from Calmy. Yon has not been able to get involved. The True Drop Barrage barely misses out on Quid as Jose is running, and Sajed is pushing forward here, trying to find some more damage. Can't finish them off. TL limp out of there. Quid had almost no health.
Let's play in this Drake fight.
Repeat of this Drake, but they're looking like they're just going to be able to take this one.
Yeah, DSG very late to actually come over here. Castle TP's down, and now they're going to try to force Shirley. The response TP comes through. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow going to connect onto Kryra. The CC is there. There's the Encore as well. Calmy's in the back line. Core JJ very low. Quid goes in with the Fate Seal. They're all turning in onto Calmy, and he is knocked down, and Morgan is so tanky in the front line. Castle has got to run. He's going to have to flash the wall here if he wants to get out alive. In comes the rest of TL. Castle holds onto the flash for a little, but knows he has to use it. Herald will charge in, doesn't quite have the damage as Calmy's going to flash forward. Here comes the Grand Starfall. There's the Room Prison. They're going to try to burst him down. The peels come through from Core and Jose, though, and Quid stays alive for now. They do get the tower on the bot side, so that is going to be first tower of the game going over to DSG because they were able to defend that turret in top lane.
Yeah, the goal lead actually opening up now, and the dive continues.
Quid is just going to get knocked down this time. They do not have the cooldowns to peel for him. He stayed around way too long. Wanted to try to greed for that wave. DSG get the kill. They get the tower in top lane as well. So now 2 towers going the way of DSG. They're up 3,000 gold.
Really nice tempo play, and they might be trying to push their luck a little bit here. 20 minutes in with a dead Yone and an Ornn who with no TP. DSG starts Baron.
They are starting it up here.
Ornn TP just came up.
Ornn is coming right back. And Jose has to get some vision. He can't even see how healthy it is, but they're going to pop the Call of the Forge God. Lions is low. Multi-man knockup. They're trying to walk through this, and Morgan's just going to flash into the pit. It's low, and it's secured by Kryra. Yon is not able to enter whatsoever, and Yon is out of mana now, so the Realm Warp is going to come out. They're going to be able to interrupt that on Calmy. Calmy is going to be left for the Wolves here. He will fall. Jose flashes forward, going to be looking for Castle. Castle is put incredibly low, pops the Scrap Shield. The Bubble's going to get sidestepped, and Jose knocks down another one, and now Lions is left to the Wolves here. Will finally be knocked down, surely by Jose, as he's got no mana left. It's a double for Jose. DSG does get the Baron. And it is going to be DSG looking to set up for this Dragon, but Jose has been having an incredible split, and he just got cursed big time as he might go down. The equalizer comes out. He's still surviving, but not for long. The production team cursed him. He was having a great game, still is, and has been having an incredible split as DSG looking to fight here. Jan comes from around the corner. There is the flash encore coming through from Core. Call the Forge God, gonna get flashed away from there by Castle. As in comes Kryra looking for Jan, can't quite find him. Core survives, Quid survives. DSG have not started the Dragon yet, though. We'll see if they can get it.
Azel, they are relentless right now. Not only do they take Jose out of temporary MVP consideration by making the production team drop the graphic, they get a kill, and now they're right back on the Drake, but Team Liquid is back.
Yeah, and they have a big health advantage here. DSG, again, just trying to finish this off. Kryra has no flash, though, so it is going to be difficult to get out. He's going to get rooted up, and Jan is hitting him. Quid is going forward. Castle is back now, though, and DSG going to be looking to fight. Jose coming out here from base. Morgan, very tanky, buffers the Searing Charge back, and now Castle's in trouble on the side. Has no flash available, has no way out, as Jan is going to be able to snipe him down. It's an arrow to the back as Castle falls. Why didn't they get inspired? Well, Jose is showing why. He is playing incredibly well this split, and I think he is definitely a candidate for MVP, but they're going to go for a dive again. The encore comes in, and once again, Call Me just getting CC'd on top. Sajed is low. It's a double DB coming in from TL. A double bubble, though, answered there by Lions. Beautifully done as Quid goes with a faded steal. He gets a double knock-up, takes down two. Beautiful stuff there from Quid, and now Castle going to get stunned up. Locked down, knocked down, back to the base. Jan's the one to send him there. 4 kills for none, going the way of TL. Call Me kind of low rolling on this side as Lion's going to be forced to flash. So Jed cleanses out of that enchanted crystal arrow. Is going to be able to stay safe, but that costs a couple summoners there.
Yeah, won't be getting those flashes back for 5 minutes. They burn flash from Nami, cleanse from Ezreal, and because Castle is split pushing and getting a lot of golden pressure, Team Liquid decide they just need to start the Baron.
It is going to be spotted immediately. Call Me is in the area, and Castle has TP. He wants to go back to base, though, and he's realizing he doesn't have time. As the fight is already kicking off here, Kryra is going to be in trouble. There's the encore. It's going to go wide as Kryra flashes away. Now Castle has arrived, and they're going to be looking for Jan. Jan is chasing after the jungler. TL is forcing the Baron here, but their AD carry is dead, and they might lose the fight. Can DSG get more? Realm Warp coming through. They're going to try to chase down the rest of these TL members. They will eventually get Morgan, but they're not going to get anyone else. It is just the 2 kills for the Baron. The question is now, for now, it is looking like it was super not worth. Sajed, though, has no plans, and Jose is behind him. They are going to be looking. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow, pre-McHale's by Lions. Beautifully done, but Sajed not so lucky. The CC all landing onto Sajed, and he is down incredibly low. He shifts away. He's still alive because the carries couldn't get in there and help. Quid was still pushing top, and it was just tank damage going on to Sajed. He is then able to help Sajed stay alive. You know, he's able to land the heals on him as well. As TL still in the area. Castle, though, coming out of base, very, very strong. Overheats and is cooking up Morgan, who's got to try to run for it. Kryra pushing forward, though. The rest of the TL carries are on the left side of the fight, and their tanks are just getting roasted for free on the right. Morgan going to be pushed back, has no teleport. Castle still interested in a fight. Quid going to be looking with the Steel Tempest, finds the knockup, as well as the engage on the other side coming through as the Encore is going to be able to charm up multiple members, and Castle is left out by himself. Sajed is down, he dies the core. Castle falls as well, and now the flash in there. It's a beautiful bubble onto Quid. Kryra's trying to run, he needs to survive. DSG are crumbling. They have lost 4, and just like that, they've lost the game.
And Baron is actually still up for 30 seconds, so worth, I guess. But I gotta say, the team fighting from Quid on this Yone has been so exceptional. Team Liquid looking to push to the end.
It is a very surprising finish to this game, as DSG had been fighting well for so long, but just like that, DSG get out team fought on the steps of their base, and TL, make no mistake about it, marching down, finishing off the game here in just under 30 minutes.
Still a sub 30, even though it felt like such a competitive game. The player of the game here